Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. My name is Amethyst and today we have even more Wuthering Waves 1.1 news. Kuro this past week have really opened up the floodgates and more details just keep flooding and flooding out towards us, and I'm here for it. It's given us more things to react to, more things to go over, and I cannot wait for 1.1, which is set to launch I believe Thursday or Friday depending on where you are in the world. If you enjoy the information I'm going over here, and if you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe button. It means the world to me, and you leave a comment down below and you let me know what you think of this information. Without further ado, let's begin this. So here we have Rover's Notes, version 1.1, the Thaw of Eons. Mount Fermin, a secluded realm situated on the southeastern ocean of Jinzhou territory. Legend has it that Sentinel Jue once descended on the ancestral homeland of Jinzhou inhabitants. So here we have a picture, a really nice looking picture of Jinshi looking over what looks like a nice painted out scripture of a new town by looks of things. This is obviously Mount Fermin, is what we're looking at here. The statue of Jue, what looks like a moon or maybe a solar eclipse or something. A new town. Very nice, very nice indeed. By the way guys, I need to reiterate the fact that when I'm reading these sort of things, if I stutter, pause or sort of mess up, it is because I have a speech impediment due to my autism. Just want to let you guys know that. Without further ado, let's continue this. Scar once claimed that the Fracturus had imprisoned Sentinel Jue, a claim woven between fact and fantasy that remains unclear to this day. So if you guys remember, Scar whispered into Jinshi's ear that Scar and the Fractus have captured Jue, and that Jue's prediction, vision, is that Jue and Jinshi have to battle it out. I'm guessing on the top of Mount Fermin, possibly to the death, we don't know. But that's apparently what's going on at the moment. The only certainty is that Sentinel Jue will finally manifest itself on Mount Fermin, situated on the southeastern ocean of Jinzhou. Rumors suggest that the Mount Fermin operates under abnormal temporal mechanics, where time flows significantly slower than in the outside world. Several months spent on the mountain is equivalent to hundreds of years passing elsewhere. So there's some serious time fluctuation here. This is some what's that movie? This is some I forgot the movie. I really forgot the movie. The really good movie with Matthew McConaughey, the Interstellar sort of thing, or something along those lines. That's what I'm feeling right here. I'm feeling some Interstellar mixed with some bloody whatever the other film is about time travel, where forward and back in time. I'm getting some really cool time travel manipulation going on here. To confirm the safety of Sentinel Jue, Jinzhou's magistrate has set off to Mount Fermin to find his whereabouts. However, her contact with the city hall seems to have been suspended for several days. In her last message, Sun Hua noticed that she appeared unusually weak. So obviously she's traversing to the mountain, something's happened to her, and the message that she sent is coming across like she's really weak or in danger, or something's going on with her health. Tenant, by the way, is the film I was talking about, the temporal film Tenant. The missing magistrate. Navigating through the waters is treacherous due to the thick fog. To safely reach the shores of Mount Fermin, you'll need to wait for precise timing and the expertise of a wayfinder. It's Counselor Chang Li, the wayfinder you need for this journey. So Chang Li is essentially the so if you look at, the best thing I can do is, if you watch Dragon Ball Super, you've got Beerus and you've got Whis. Whis is the teacher and the guider and essentially the advisor of Beerus. That is what Chang Li is for Jinshi. Chang Li is Jinshi's advisor, helps her with her decisions, helps her with advice, helps her with essentially a lot of the things going on as the High Magistrate. But she also is a wayfinder. You need someone that is a wayfinder to get to Mount Fermin successfully and safely. And it sounds like Jinshi hasn't taken Chang Li with her. And I'm guessing, my prediction is, we are going to have to go to Chang Li for help, and she's going to guide us to Mount Fermin to find Jinshi before she dies or gets into danger, or before she finds Jue. We need to find her first. And here we have a really nice picture of Changli, a boat. There we go. Let's see. This is obviously Changli. This is the rover. We're taking a boat over to Mount Fermin, I presume. The Chrono Sorter. Okay, so Chrono, those don't know, Chrono is another term for time travel. A core of Savante mechanism. With the unique design of Mount Fermin, it is said to be able to restore altered items. Cool. Hongxian. That's a really nice town. That's a really nice looking town. Look how cool that looks with the snow, with the water, the lights, the nighttime aspect, the mountains around it. This looks really nice. This looks really nice. The Truth Seeker's Pass. This looks pretty cool. Something to do with, this looks like something to do with time travel just by looking at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mianlung Chamber, again, another area we're going to explore, possibly where we find some of the brand new Tacit Discords. We do have 7 new TDs coming to us in 1.1, one of them being Dewey, confirmed that Dewey is a Tacit Discord, and that is going to be very interesting. There we go, Dewey the Sentinel, a majestic deity. I am also a deity. We have the limited edition spell card Deities Convene, which allows us to essentially have an increased chance for a 5-star unit in our summon, so I can relate to this term right here. A majestic deity with unquestionable power, omniscient of Genjo's past, present and future. Dewey, the wielder of time's flow, sees eons as mere moments in an instant. Dewey can change the universe forever. So essentially, she's Dialga from Pokemon. She is Dialga from Pokemon. That is who Dewey is, essentially. The wielder of time. Where's Palkia? Where's Palkia? Where's the other? Where's the alternate? I'm only kidding. No, I'm not. Jinshi is the appointed resonator of Sentinel Dewey, sharing a familial bond with the Sentinel. When Jinshi bears the scales of Lung on her body, it means what? Look, I can see what you mean. In the trailer, the same thing. We've got scales on the arms, scales on the face. But the reason for this is, if you look into the trailer, the flashback trailer for Jinshi that recently came out a couple of days ago, when she was a baby, her town was attacked. Unfortunately, her parents didn't make it. Her whole town didn't make it. And she would have died in the blistering cold. Dewey found her, brought her to the top of the mountain, and essentially imbued Jinshi with a portion of, I presume to be Dewey's powers. And I'm guessing that's what's going on here. And the reason why Jinshi has, you know, a resemblance of Dewey, because they are one and the same. They share a part of each other. What is this little thing here? Yes, what is this? What is this? So those who don't know, this is the thing that essentially protected us and absorbed the Threnodian's power when the Threnodian attacked us. We don't know what it is. It is essentially fairy. You know Fairy Tale. You know fairy. Is it? What's the main Natsu? Is it Natsu? Dragneel? Who? Happy. You know Happy from Fairy Tale? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting Happy vibes from this little creature. And obviously that's the that is it for the rover's notes. And then if you go to over here, new map preview, Honglong Mount Fermin opening soon. So Mount Fermin map preview, area events. So this is obviously the image we saw recently of Mount Fermin. It looks very nice. Area events, Tales from Mount Fermin area exploration event. Mount Fermin is a remote island with its connection served to the secular world. I don't know if I might have butchered that. Forgive me if I did. Legend has it that Sentinel Dewey, the first descended here. So this is apparently where Dewey essentially manifested for the first time and where she or it was born. So this is like the adventure event. So obviously we had multiple of those in 1.0. This is going to be another one that's basically going to uncover secrets and essentially unlock a new area or an alternate version of the area for us when we complete it. The event period is on after version 1.1 update, 13th of the 8th. So this event period, is this until the 13th of the 8th? Or is this from the 13th of the 8th? I'm not really sure. I'm guessing this is when it launches, or it might be when it finishes. I'm not too sure. Requirements: reach Uni level 14 and visit Mount Fermin in the main quest Voyage of Firmament to unlock. So essentially, almost everyone should be able to play this, because if you complete the story, you're 1.0 story, you're obviously going to be this or above or just below. So there shouldn't be an excuse to why you can't do this. Rewards: divided into 4 stages, this event will have separate stages unlocked according to the progress of the main story quests. By completing exploration and puzzle solving, battle challenge, gathering, and other quests available in Mount Fermin area, you'll be rewarded diverse rewards such as essentially all the upgrade materials you need, the in-game currency, and astrite, which is very, very nice. We love a little bit of the old, you know, a little bit of the old never, never, you know what I'm saying? Traces of Mount Firmament photo collection event. According to Uncle Fu, which I'm guessing if we haven't seen him already, he's going to be a new character. He claims to possess a treasure resembling a scale capable of performing chrono tracing, the ability to replicate past events across time and space. So we might be getting a tool that is going to be able to look into the past, which is going to be excellent. Event period after 1.1. So this might be where they all launch. This might be when the events launch, because they're all the 13th of the 8th. No, this must be when it ends, because the 13th of the 8th, we're in June, so this is August. So this must be where the event period ends. This must be where the events end. That must be it. Requirements: complete side quest Scale of the Past. Rewards, obviously, astrite, upgrade materials, and money. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Area quests. More quests are awaiting you to explore in Mount Firmament. Complete them to earn rich rewards. Exploration quest: Glorious Lung's Pearl. Stranded in the wilderness, a determined young woman strives to perform a sacred rite for the Sentinel's well-being. Help her fulfill the rite of offering and uphold this ancient tradition. Step 1. Connect the light paths through the altar of radiance and deliver the Lung's Pearl to the altar of worship. Step 2. Stand in the position in the light and change the viewing angle to align Lung's Pearl on the right platform, with the mouth of the dragon-shaped peak of Mount Firmament in the distance. Okay. This sounds interesting. This sounds interesting. New puzzle, new puzzle. Side quest: Dance Colonian. On the island is in the middle of the lake near Hongzhen, a tortoise seems to be having a conflict. Do tacit discords also fight among themselves? Yes, because we've actually seen them. Oh, look, the turtle's upside down, and we're gonna have to save this little turtle. Complete side quest: Dance Colonian. You can receive the Broadblade Beguiling Melody after completing of the above quest. We're getting a brand new weapon for free? A brand new weapon for free? And it's a three star? Is this going to be our first 3-star weapon ever? Okay. Like, 3-star premium weapon ever. That's what I meant. Beguiling Melody. It is said to be ceremonial. A ceremonial utensil made from Lung scales shed by Jue. More like a musical instrument than a weapon. This has got to have some sort of sub properties or substat properties. This must have like an ability. If it's a 3-star, this must have like a sub ability that's going to give buffs or going to increase attack or increase crit rate or something. Has to be, surely. If not, I love the design of the weapon. It's really nice. It's not guitar. I can't remember what the actual. I might be dumb here, but I actually do not know what this instrument is called, but I have seen them in real life before. New scenes: Hongzhen, obviously the new city or town. Truth Seeker's Past, which is obviously looks very temporal. The Mayan Loom Chamber looks really, really cool. And Loom's Crest. It does honestly sound like these places are going to be pretty big. This new Mount Fermin place sounds like it's going to be a very big area. I've heard rumors it's going to be like half or at least 1/3 of the size of 1.0's map. If that's the case, then that's going to be insane. That's going to be really, really good, because the more exploration we have, the better. You know, the more exploration we have, the better. New mechanics. Oh, wow. That's the chronosphere they were talking about. The chronosorter. Here we go. Use the chronosorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within the space. So you can like rebuild bridges, walls, and etc. Really, 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 really cool. That animation looks really, really cool. I love the way you're just repairing the bridge. Very, very cool. The photon vault and photon barrier. Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both ranged attack and basic attack characters can deactivate photon vaults, disabling all photon vaults in a set, which deactivates the photon barrier, and I'm guessing there's going to be rewards behind the barrier depending on. Very, very cool. A leap device? Oh, that looks really, really cool. Stand on the leap launch pad activate. Stand on the leap device for a moment to launch yourself into the target's direction. That's cool. New challenges. What? That's great. Transform into Clang Bang to break the ice barriers or fill in the missing ice cubes. This is going to be really, really fun. I'm going to enjoy this. Tactical hologram is a skiing event. It's a skiing event. Pass through the acceleration rings and point rings and reach the finish line within the time limit. This is going to be fun. The wind chimer. Wind chimers can convert sound into an energy flow that enhances instruments and improves their tones. To repair the damaged zither, Jiang in Hongen is seeking wind chimers. Wind chimers are scattered across Mount Fermin. Okay, a new collectible. A new collectible for us to basically just explore, enticing us to explore the map, which is very nice. And can be collected using basic attacks or ranged attacks. Very, very cool. I believe... That can't be all of the information, right? Is there more? There has to be more, right? This is what we just clicked on. Okay, there's more. There is more. Jesus, there's a lot more. I thought there was a lot more. Wuthering, geographic lands and waters. Huanglong, Jinzhou, Mount Fermin. Mount Fermin, a secluded island situation. Okay, this is... Okay. Okay, we've read this. So this is an actual picture. This is a better picture of what Mount Fermin is going to look like. Looks really nice. The city and town here. The statue mountain of Jue up there, which is very nice. This is obviously from Ashes home to the inhabitants. Legend has it since. Yeah, the same information again. Luminous Shore. Here we go. A vast field of shore resting on the corner of Mount Fermin. It stands on the endless ridge of Mount Fermin, welcoming roving voyagers on the farther side of the Sea of Fog. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, what's this? On the end of Luminous Shore lies a nameless cave through which you can reach the hidden realm of Mount Fermin. This is pretty cool. This looks like one of those barriers for one of the puzzles that we saw. This looks really, really cool. Looks really, really cool. Lung's Ridge. South to the Mount Fermin aligns towering mountains, weaving a winding, tortuous course akin to a Lung's body. Hence its name. Through perilous peaks protrude along Lung's Ridge, it harbours a diverse variety of tundra inhabitants. Very, very cool. We're getting a lot of new stuff here. We're getting a lot of information here. A lot of information. The people of Mount Fermin named many areas after Dewey. To commemorate the miracle brought forth by it. Lung's Crest, originally called the Empirean Cliff, the pinnacle of Lung's Crest, perches atop Mount Fermin. To celebrate the blessing of Dewey, residents of Mount Fermin carved its central pike into Dewey's statue. So they carved this shit? How many people died trying to do that? After which Empirean Cliff was renamed Lung's Crest. A temporal loop. Sonoro sphere generated by Sentinel Dewey. Within this chaotic loop, the origin and absolute of all things are deeply embedded into the disorder of day and night and the cycling seasons. That looks amazing. This looks like where we're going to be fighting Dewey. Yeah, look, there's a picture of Dewey here. This looks like the arena where we're fighting Dewey, and it looks really, really good. Lung's Rest, the dormant ground of Sentinel Dewey in relentless winds and year-round snow. Scarce traces of humanity can be found here. Rumor has it that formidable obstacles are set to hinder steps from whom dare to trespass its domain. Mian Lung Chamber, the very vessel that carried Sentinel until its fall on Mount Fermin, now hiding inside the depths of Lung's Rest. Some suspected that this was a hibernation pod for Dewey. Hibernation pod? Dewey's interstellar trek from a faraway galaxy. A faraway galaxy. Dewey's an alien? Alien Dewey confirmed. Juanji Ridges. When Dewey first appeared in Mount Fermin, it left giant strange rings, interspread among lofty cliffs. No one can perceive their meanings except Dewey. What the hell? Truthseeker's Pass. Truthseeker's Pass is a core of Savanti ruins in Mount Fermin. Years ago, their researchers journeyed a great distance to Mount Fermin in seek of a myth. Today, facilities and precious study materials remain, yet their creators are now nowhere to be found. We got some lore. This lore-heavy stuff right here. Is this this is what we just looked at, right? Yeah, we just looked at that. We got some lore-heavy stuff right here. Yo, look at how cool the town and city looks. It's in the daytime. We've got some hot springs here. The city looks really, really nice. So it's more of a town than a city, to be honest. Look at that. Hongzhen. A self-sufficient town, isolated from the outside world. Buildings of sleekness and elegance are scattered in the streets, with red leaves and white snow adding to its silent beauty. It's a very beautiful contrast of colours. Gate of Mount Fermin. Hongzhen has been isolated from the world for many years, with few outsiders visiting. The village operates an office where villagers take turns managing various town affairs. We've got a new character here. Jin Yi, once an important figure in the city hall, later resigned to nurse her illness in Mount Fermin. Now she is in charge of general affairs in Mount Fermin. Okay. Madame Jin Yi and others offered help to me during my early years in the city hall. I've always entertained my gratitude to their kindness. The water plumes. A blossom of plum, retreated by ancestral inhabitants of Mount Fermin, now preserved in a container under the gate. An overwhelming fragrance emerges from its crystal petals, heated in the steam of hot springs and spreading to its surroundings. Sagasi Springs. Mount Fermin enjoys natural resources of hot springs. Surrounded by dancing snowflakes, the warmth provided by the hot springs is intensified even more. Sagasi Springs receives its name from the cinnabar-coloured mountains nearby and fatigue-relieving effects they offer. As a favoured site by the people of Hongzhen, they have been treated to a variety of entertainments during years of seclusion. Very, very nice. This place looks amazing. This might be one of my favorite places to explore, to be honest. This might be one of my favorite places to explore. It might be my favorite area in Wuthering Waves so far. Sagacity Springs Therapy. Find a suitable site in Sagacity Springs with the desired temperature. Bathing in the water will perk you up and cleanse your body of harmful elements. It's a debuff spring. Don't forget to prepare a pot of cold tea and a basket of snacks to share with your friends. Warm reminders. Do not grow addicted to its warmth. Excessive duration of bathing will result in loss of consciousness. In that case, remember to supply yourself with enough water. So basically, don't overheat. Springs are also enjoyed by the creatures of the wilderness. For the concerns of your safety, please refrain from visiting springs in isolated spots. Okay, so they also have springs for wildlife, which is really, really cool, like other TDs and other creatures. Water shadow screen. Screens made from the mountain rocks and used for water shadow play. People of Mount Fermin often enjoy their leisure time here, brewing and shipping tea while watching a water shadow play. Cool. Water shadow play. A pastime invented by the ancestors of Hongzhen, a delighted form of entertainment. They choose to fill their rather long lives. They would cut the red leaves that can be seen everywhere in the mountains into leaf shadows. As the water certain runs through, you can see and enjoy vivid plays just above the screen. Okay, cool. Brewing the tea. The residents of Hongzhen prefer to burn the unique cedar wood of Mount Fermin to light a warm stove and bake local tea and fruits. Sitting around the stove with family and friends, enjoying a pot of hot roasted tea amidst the snow, it's the most pleasant time to spend. Man, that sounds so cool. That sounds really nice to spend time with your family and friends doing that. Stream of snow shadows. From here, the waterfall runs from the cliff and joins the water system in Hongzhen. Tiny branches planted by ancestors since the establishment now have grown into trees, while rocks have rounded from the continuous erosion of the springs. With these exciting sights as a basis, the people of Hongzhen added silver flowers inserted in the stones as rising steam joining the cascading waterfall together to produce the fabled wonder. Legend about stream and snow shadows. Centuries ago, a traveler encountered heavy snow during a journey. When the villagers expanded their stocks of firewood and isolation, this traveler used that. So this is all lore. This is all lore, right? That we're reading right now. Guiding hot springs to flow into the village. The sudden release of mist and melting ice streamed westward along the river like a majestic fleet of sailors. It's the favorite place of my grandparents because it marks the beginning of Hongzhen. Dunhu's souvenirs. Okay, we've got a souvenir shop, a small grocery store in the town, displaying a superb collection of items on its front, many left in intricate corners of time, and searched by and picked up by the owner. Sorry, blah blah blah. If you care to spare some moments into the tales they carry, the owner would be delighted for a little chat. So technically, in like really quick, if we're in the present day 1.1 area of Solaris 3, these guys have are technically hundreds of years old because of the time difference. Look, guys, I've got a new pharmacy. We've got a new pharmacy. It's cool. I'm not gonna read everything here now. We've got a brand new pharmacy. Essentially, all the stuff we have in 1.0 we have here, which is really, really cool. Really, 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 really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Really, really looking forward to this. How long? Hold on. Post-lament, Anthropocene, enemies, tactical, hologram, crownless. Crownless is getting a hologram. The best facility to put your combat skill to the test is tactical holograms, where you'll face formidable adversaries. Now, a new challenge. Tactical hologram crownless is found in Mount Fermin. New endgame content. Again, crownless, by the way, is not an easy foe to face. So having loads of difficulty with crownless is going to be interesting. The best facility, yeah. So, but crownless is getting a hologram. Special mechanics. Zealous. Increase crit damage for every dodge counter on hit. Increase damage caused by dodge counter and reduce enemies' vibration strength. Okay. First time clearance. Yep, you're going to get all of these rewards. Astrite, the purple currency. This is really good. This is the 5-star echo substat stuff that you use. Money and obviously a 5-star variant of crownless. Very cool. Special mechanics. These special mechanics are powerful leverage to fight against tactical hologram crownless. You can utilize dodge counters to gain more buffs and boost your combat strength. Okay, so every time you get a perfect dodge, or every time you dodge successfully and get and hit the enemy with a counter, you get a buff of crit damage, crit rate, attack, and so on. Exclusive skills. During the challenges of higher difficulty, the crownless adopts higher level and more challenging moves. Meanwhile, it demonstrates exclusive skills in the battle. Master your understanding of the enemy's tactics and apply effective strategies for combat. Okay, what I'm seeing right now is actually different moves. I've not seen crownless do these sort of moves. Cool. Very cool. That is essentially everything we have in regards to 1.1. All the information. I don't think we're going to get any more information other than a Resonator Showcase trailer coming in the next few days. I will be reacting to that when that drops, so stay tuned for that. However, we have just covered every single one of these points and things and sources of information. Let me know what you guys think of this video. It's going to be a pretty long one. However, we're half an hour into the video. However, there was a lot to go through. And I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this information. Again, I'm sorry if I stuttered, froze, and had to sort of take a couple of seconds to get my bearings. I do have a speech impediment, as I always have to reiterate. Because some people, I don't want them going, this guy can't talk properly. This guy's an absolute idiot. Like, he's a fool. I don't want to watch this absolute idiot try and talk and fail. No. Autism, ADHD, and speech impediment. That's what I have, unfortunately. So I wish I didn't, but I do. But let me know, guys, what you thought of this video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think of all the information that I've given you today. 1.1 is mere days away. Resonator Showcase is probably going to be the day before the launch of 1.1, or just before the update goes live. That's my prediction. I honestly think that we're going to get a Resonator Showcase either the day before or the day of. And the reason why I say the day of, because look what happened with Yinlim. Yinlim was mere hours. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours before, might have been 6 hours, before the launch of the update. Hours before the update went live. So if people are worried about not seeing a Resonator Showcase, don't worry. The chances are it's going to be the date is going to be within 24 hours before the update goes live. So yeah, we're on the 24th right now. I think the update goes live the night of the 28th, depending on where you are in the world. So we're either going to see it on the 28th, hours before the official launch of 1.1, or the day before, which will be the 27th. So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for that. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by my 100th video. That is the goal. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the 100th video of the Amethyst Abrams channel. So if we can get that, or even if we can come close to that, within 100 subs of that, if we get to 900 subscribers, that will be just as good. But 1,000 is the goal for my 100th video. It's a goal. It's a goal. Whether you find it realistic or not, it's a goal. And I'm trusting you guys to support me and help me get to that goal. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.